YouTube is going to go live too. So now we're going to have our YouTube audience in here. And Facebook is here. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be hanging out with all of you. And I'm going to be pushing up your comments soon. How were your holidays? Everyone, I gotta lower the music in the control room here because I hear Martin Denny, and honestly, for me, this show is more about you guys than it is about the music. I just wanted to hang out. I've said it before for those who just got here. The idea was just to kind of do this really quick 30-second thing wishing you happy holidays, and then a bunch of you started showing up, so I don't mind sticking around. So, anybody buy any vinyl? Your comments are coming, folks. Do you hear me okay, by the way? Leopold. Looks like he hit the vinyl jackpot. He said he picked up the, he got the Motorhead box set. That's something good to have. I've got almost all their records, Leopold. I don't have the box set, though. And I play it regularly. You know, I play my Motorhead regularly. As a matter of fact, those of you who tuned in, I played it yesterday. Matthias Gustafsson was here with his daughter, and we hung out, and his daughter's name is Isabel, and she's 11 years old. So we did a part of the show. Thank you, Trevor, for letting me know that you hear me okay. We did a part of the show, and we included an 11-year-old, a VJ Patron's daughter, to hang out with us. And I can say that it is absolutely one of the highlights of, it's one of the highlights of the year for me. It's one of the highlights of the shows that I've done, because that's really what this is all about. You see, the show, Matthias and his little girl were together when they were listening to this show, and I didn't know that she was listening at the same time, but what sparked that is that I played some Lizzo, and then I played another Lizzo song, and I was doing my regular thing, and then Matthias says, oh yeah, you know, both me and my daughter are listening here, we're both big Lizzo fans, and suddenly I guess I got a little bit self-conscious, and it's like, well, I don't want to swear, you know. Really, how old is your daughter, Matthias? She's 11. Cool. She likes music. What kind of music does she like? And all of a sudden, I found myself in a group of... There were a lot of us at the Christmas party yesterday. For those of you that weren't able to catch it live, look for the VJ Christmas party on video. It's there. All of a sudden, with all these people in a room, I turned my attention directly to this 11-year-old girl because I wanted to share the magic of music with her. And that young age is probably the best time to do that kind of thing because they don't have any preconceived notions. There's no, this is cool and this isn't. There's no music that sucks when you're young. You just listen with your heart. You listen to what you like. And I played her some Motorhead, and I played her some Lizzo, and I played her a whole bunch of things, and I acted stupid like I always do. But I acted stupid in the way I used to act stupid when my daughter was 11 years old. And I guess, she's 13 going on 14 now, and I guess I still act stupid in exactly the same way. She's been calling me she calls her dad a man-child. I guess it's true, But that's because you can't ever lose that feeling of playfulness inside you. It's important. Merry Christmas, Matt the Hoff. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being a vinyl junkie. If you haven't become a patron yet, hey man, Christmas, give yourself a little gift and support vinyl junkies. I promise it's going to be a gift to you when you see it. But click that thing. Patrons, tell them what your experience has been up to now. Be honest about it. What's it been like to be a VJ patron? And we're not even getting started. That I can promise all of you, to all 84 of you that have signed on. The shows are becoming more excited. There's a stronger feeling of community that happens, but the good stuff is ahead. The good stuff comes in 2020, and I can't wait to show it to you. I can't wait to unroll all of it to you. And we're gonna get to 16, man. 16. We're gonna get to 100. There's 16 left. 16 to get to 100 before the new year, and then we can say, you know what, man? Vinyl Junkies opened up the Patreon page less than a month ago. Well, yeah, definitely less than a month ago now, but to get 100 people in a month is amazing. It would mean so much. Tommy says that he finds, Tommy Alaska that is, I'm going to push up his comment, and I find it interesting. You guys can say this. Like I said, I'm not really playing music. I'm going to talk and I'm going to play some Arthur Lyman, maybe some dub in the background. Do you hear the music at all? I'm trying to find the right mix. If you think maybe I can stand to push the music volume a little bit up and it won't obscure the voice, let me know, man. We're talking to each other, right? Tommy Alaska says that he became a VJ patron, and ever since he did, he finds the shows more entertaining, a lot more entertaining. It seems weird, right? But I think that he might be onto something. There's something happening. Something's changing because you guys are committing to it, and I feel a strong sense of responsibility, and I feel like it's a completely different thing when you're doing something that you know carries value for other people. I'll try to put the music up a little bit, okay? How about now? Yeah, okay, you can hear it a little bit in the background. So, something's magical seems to be happening with the VJ Patron thing. Some of you guys are just climbing on board, and man, I can't wait to start telling you what's coming. I really can't. I'm so excited to be telling you about some of the stuff that's coming. But I try as hard as possible to maintain a strong group for all of you. And those of you that are on the Vinyl Junkies page right now, right? And I see 17 of you. I see you guys, man. 17 of you on the page. Hey, Misty, how are you? Misty DeBose, one of the Filthy 50. Misty DeBose, man, 100% that bitch. She fucking rules. She is absolute hardcore vinyl junkie, and she just said hello to me. Misty, I would like to tell you that I'm on. Why don't you come and join us and say Merry Christmas? Introduce your fabulous self to everybody. I promise you need to know who Misty is. Just let me type her. Say hey. The best way to tell Misty to come on and join us is to tell her that I'm talking about her. Watch her just show up and start acting goofy. Watch this. Now you're gonna see her pop up in the room, and she's just... Misty is like a unicorn. Misty's like Cher. You just leave Misty be Misty. This is my third cup of coffee. Spiked with Baileys. It's been an exceptional Christmas. It's this part of Christmas right here, this live part of Christmas right here, hanging out with you guys, is a part I was not expecting. This is absolutely just fucking the icing on the top for me, man. Well, somebody's saying that let me just see the comments. Somebody's complaining that the music isn't loud. I should say that the entire point of the show is not the music. Increase the volume, please. That music seems nice, but it's not loud enough. Dude, the entire point of this is not the music. The entire point of this is for us to have a conversation together and for us to hang out. I'm not going to do a music show today. Actually, if anything, I don't know what kind of a show this is at all, because it wasn't supposed to be a show. It was supposed to be a real quick in and out Merry Christmas, and then a bunch of you are here. So I spent the entire morning with my family, sitting down, hanging out, and High Hopes is a dickhead. Hold on, man, I gotta remove High Hopes. I don't understand people, like on Christmas. Why do you act like an asshole on Christmas? Why are these guys like that? What's the point? It's alright, man, you don't have to worry. We're gonna get rid of that guy real soon. Hide user from this channel. Yeah. Later, douchebag. So now we don't have to put up with his comments anymore. I really love that. Honestly, that's the beauty of Vinyl Junkies. The beauty of Vinyl Junkies is it's exactly that. It's a safe space. To me, I think that it's important to have that kind of a safe space. Because, look, man, happy holidays to all of you. But have any of you spent the holidays alone? Have any of you spent Thanksgiving alone? Do you have difficult relationships with the people around you? A lot of people suffering at this time, specifically because it's supposed to be such a time of happiness, and it is for a lot of us. And I can say that this year, this is the best Christmas I've ever spent in my life. Joe Lavridge, dude, I see you. I'm spending Christmas with you guys. You have absolutely no idea what this means to me. I was estranged from most of my family for most of my life. So I've spent Christmas as an orphan a long time, and I've suffered greatly because of it. And I've spent Christmas at other people's houses often because they took pity. You know, they wanted me around, and they didn't want me to be alone. So I spent a lot of Christmases in other people's places with other people's families because they knew that I'd be home alone if not. So I get that. And for those of you that are having amazing holidays, what it is that I'm hoping for those of you that are here, Nick Grafoni, I see you. Happy holidays to you, buddy. From your Eagles logo, I'm guessing you're from Philadelphia. Why don't we open up our heart a little bit and give the Christmas orphans a place, okay? And tell them, this is from me, man. Vinyl Junkies is your family. Vinyl Junkies is your community, right? You're never alone, never. Whenever you're feeling sad, we got a group on Facebook. You come and join us. You got to read the rules, and you have to be respectful. You have to include a link, read the rules, be respectful. If the rules are good with you and you'd like to belong to a different kind of family, a family where it's kind of basically you come in and out as you wish, and a family where you don't have to worry about people making fun of the music that you listen to. You can spin whatever the fuck you want, and I spin a lot of Cher. I love Cher. And you can like whatever you want also. And a place where you can admit that things are tough. So if you've lost somebody or you're just having a hard time, you can hang out and you can say that kind of thing because you're going to find a sympathetic ear, and you're going to find somebody, a group of people that will pay attention to the records that you're playing and be empathetic towards the way you might be feeling, and will offer you support. I mean, support in the way that you can over the internet, right? Yeah, that dude, High Hopes. I just tossed him. Fuck him. I did my first post on VJ last night. It was wonderful to feel the love. Tommy Alaska, was it really the first time that you posted? Dude, fuck, it's awesome to have you, man. It's awesome to have you. Family matters. And family takes on different ways, you know? It's not just the people it's not just blood. Some people have it tough, so we make our families elsewhere. And I have my beautiful wife, and I have my beautiful daughter, and that's family right now. Fucking 3 Musketeers, all 3 of us. We're awesome. And today, for the first time, guys, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. I did not expect to be speaking to so many of you on Christmas. I didn't realize. I mean, it's a powerful thing when we have this many people hanging out in a room wishing each other well. Just for a second, even if, you know, everybody's busy, I get that. You all have families to go to, there's traveling to do, there's food to cook, there's food to eat. The truth is that we have our traditional Christmas breakfast, which is smoked salmon with bagels and cream cheese, man. Real simple as we open our gift. And it's a tradition of ours. I'm going to put on side 2 of this Arthur Lyman, okay? It's a tradition of ours to just do that and make the regular cappuccinos, but the difference is that there's a little bit of Bailey's in there, so we kind of get you know, a little bit of fun happening, and probably more than I ever have before, I absolutely felt completely content with my little family of 3. And it was noon, you know, so I thought I'd come down, and I felt, well, fuck, you know, I kind of should say, I should wish these people a Merry Christmas, but it's like, I don't want to be presumptuous, I don't want to do a show, you know, like, I know people are busy, so, well, fuck, and here you are, so, happy accidents, you know, as we listen to Martin Denny play Exotica version of, what is this? Dun, dun, dun. Is that Havana Gila? I don't even know. So many records to play. The reason it is that I chose this is because I thought that Martin Denny would make for wonderful background music. Is it too loud? Did I get the volume right? How are you guys, man? Forward your comments. I'm the top shotter in my hood. Communist, eh? Yeah, I'm a communist, you're right. What we gotta do is we gotta fuck that guy off, too. I absolutely don't understand people who decide to be assholes on Christmas. Get any vinyl that they wanted? I mean, how do you guys go about that? Is it easy to buy records for you? I did say yesterday on the show that it's almost impossible to get records for me because I like a lot of things people don't know. If I have the records already. Hey! Become a VJ patron, maybe? Yeah. I will be pushing your comments through soon. You see, Bob Ross reference. Yes, Tommy, Alaska. Happy Accidents is absolutely a Bob Ross reference. It's a good one, too. I think the chat may have stopped working. This is shit that happens, guys. Nice to have you here with us, Sean. Yeah, Nick. I'm gonna push your comments through if it's okay, man, because I feel you. Nick Grifoni. Let me just have a look at it myself, alright? I have no family as well, but my wife and in-laws make it better. I get that, man. I get that, you know? You find the partner that you love, and it's kind of like you marry into their family. I hope they treat you well. I hope you feel loved, man. It's important, and I'll keep doing bullshit like this. I'll keep doing this sappy stuff because I think that this does have meaning, and I think that a show like this, as much as it's not about music, is exactly what vinyl is all about. It's about getting together, hanging out, wishing each other well, and caring. You know? Where are you guys calling from, man? Oh, I see what's happening. There's this guy who's just changing accounts all the time just so he can be on Facebook chat, YouTube chat for just a second. And I gotta keep removing him. That's kind of awesome. That's alright though. How many people are we on YouTube anyway? I kind of didn't check. You know what I'll do? I'll put this up a little bit and maybe change the record on the next one. I'll play some dub for you, okay? Dub is some trippy reggae without vocals. Some of you know, some of you don't. Not, you know, I'm speaking for the benefit of those who don't. I'm gonna put on some dub, alright? Alright. Time for some dub for your ear holes. Here's some King Tubby. I'd appreciate if you told me what the level of the volume is. At all? Oh yeah, you hear it. I'm seeing the levels really high. Too high? You know, hey, my wife is here. I'll be pushing up your Christmas wishes. I see you guys. It's coming, man. I want to be able to say happy holidays to all of you, man. Jeff Dakin, I got to you already. Hey, Tommy, you asked about Anthrax. Anthrax is wherever, man. Actually, Anthrax is the cat. And the weird thing about Anthrax is that I told you that our traditional Christmas breakfast is basically just Fairmont bagels or St. Viator bagels. Really, really good fresh bagels from here in Montreal with some cream cheese and some smoked salmon. And the cat somehow, usually Anthrax, whenever we're eating, dude, that cat, if I'm eating beef, he doesn't come around. I'm eating pork, he doesn't come around. I'm eating vegetables, he's nowhere to be found. The minute it is that I'm eating chicken or fish, he's around. And he's like giving me these fucking paws. He's pawing at me because he's letting me know he wants a piece. And this morning, it was nowhere to be seen. Jazz was basically almost sitting right in the fire at the fireplace, and Banjo was next to me, kind of hoping he'd get a piece of something, but Anthrax, the cat, nowhere to be seen. Kind of weird. Jessica Walters sends love from Buffalo, New York. Go Sabres. I'm a Leafs fan. I don't know if you're a hockey fan, Jessica, but I'm going to tell the story anyway. I'm a Leafs fan, so there's two hockey players that are really, really good right now, for those of you that don't watch hockey. And they basically grew up playing together. They're both American players, Jack Eichel and Austin Matthews. Jack Eichel is a superstar in his team, Buffalo, and Austin Matthews is a superstar in my team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. And it's become one of those things. I mean, any sporting event is just where you have two of the best going head to head. It's just such an entertaining thing to watch. These young guys just trying to one-up each other, just trying to play their absolute best. So yeah, man, I watch a lot of Buffalo Sabres games, and I love watching Leafs versus Sabres. It's a whole lot of fun. I wish you the best here for Montreal, Canada, out in Buffalo, Jessica. Nick, you got a lot of good things to say. Thank you, sir. This is important, and I thank you for doing it. Yeah, it is important. It is. 84 of you have said that it's important. And, hey, man, we'll get to 100 before 2020. Patience for me, man. I'll get there, I promise. Right now, I think that a show like this is more about the comments that I push through so that I can get you guys to just say Merry Christmas to each other. So I'm happy that a lot of you are just dropping in for 5 minutes. Jason Kearney is one of those. Gotta go, breakfast ready. Everyone enjoy your Christmas day. We will, Jason. Thanks for hanging out for just a few minutes, man. God bless. VJ 2020. Be a part of it, baby. Alejandro Ozairun. Am I pronouncing that right? Alejandro Oyarzun. Sorry. Alejandro Oyarzun. Feliz Navidad desde el fin del mundo. Where is it? Chile. Patagonia, Chile. Oh, that's not that far, man. Chile is awesome. Me gusta la gente chileno. You're just gonna have to forgive. The music's a bit loud. Thanks for telling me, Andrew. I lowered it. Music any better? Is it too loud? Like I said, the show isn't about music. The show is about just wishing each other happy Christmas. For those of you, like I said, for the Christmas orphans out there that need somewhere to hang out, come hang out. Come hang out. We got something going on. And we want to see you. Look for the Vinyl Junkies group in Facebook. Unfortunately, I'm not there, so I can't approve that right now. I'm kind of saying hello to all of you. But those of you that want to come along, just know that we're there and you can play your records. And even if you don't want to play your records, even if you don't have vinyl, see, because I don't think that Vinyl Junkies is only for people who love vinyl or play vinyl. I think Vinyl Junkies is about a certain need to be able to communicate on a deeper level with people. That's why people listen to vinyl, because it connects you deeper. So, if you just like seeing people's pictures and you like the fact that there's music links there for all of us to share so that you can listen to the music for yourself, and you like to read people's stories, you see, to me, that's the interesting thing. I love reading people's stories. I love reading the stories when you guys tell me about where you got a record, how long you've been looking for it, and all the rest of this. I get far less interested when people start, oh, well, this record is worth $1,000 and I got it only for $900. That stuff isn't what we do, man. But the real stories, like where you got the record, what it means to you, the people that you listen to with it. Yeah, that shit's awesome, man. Julian Hudson, you gotta cut and run. Well, yeah, man, Christmas. You go do your Christmas thing, alright, Julian? Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And, yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to your family. You, have a safe one. Show each other love. And thanks for showing us love here. I'm happy that that you joined us, Julian. Thank you. Jessica Walters is continuing the rock and roll, the hockey conversation with me, Captain Jack Eichel, because Jack Eichel is the captain of the Buffalo Sabres. But you know, Jessica, that might be just me and you that care about this. Andrew Earl, Filthy 50, Andrew. He also said that he just noticed we hit 84 on the Patreon page. Yeah, man, there's 84 VJ patrons. It's fucking awesome. And I'm gonna keep working to get us to 100 before the new year comes. I mean, it's gonna go one of two ways. Andrew and anybody else who's already a VJ patron, this is gonna go one of two ways. Either we're gonna hit 100 before we get to 2020, or I'm gonna fall how many people short I fall, but I'll at least know that my second place was very hard earned. So that's to say that if we get to only 90, or if we get only to 92 or 95, whatever that number is, even if we fall short by 199, it's gonna, it's like, fuck, I really want it to happen. But when second place is knowing that you gave it absolutely everything, no matter what, that's a good second place. So that's, I'm not going for second place. I'm going for first place. I'm going for the win, and the win would be to get us to 100 patrons before we wish each other a happy new year and ring in 2020, a new decade, and everybody on the outside starts realizing that VJ is fucking blowing up, absolutely blowing up. And second place is not getting to 100. It's going to be getting to anywhere between 84 patrons and 100 patrons, or more. 84 or 99 to 99. So let's see how far we get. It'll be fun. Gary Cook, I'd love to push through your comment. I see you on YouTube, Gary. Merry Christmas, Gary. Happy holidays. You say interesting, but I don't know what it is exactly that you find interesting. Tommy Alaska got himself a really garbage gift, so that I have to push through. What he says he's doing is he's cleaning his brother's Christmas gift, which is a signed 8x10 photo of Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat. As somebody who grew up in the 80s, I understand just exactly how terrible and how awesome that is. I may be able to one-up you when it comes to the stories. Well, if you're Canadian, maybe it's one-upsmanship. If you're not Canadian, it means nothing. But I went to a charity shop once and found an autographed picture. It's not really one-up because I don't have the picture. It was my friend Phil's birthday, and this guy, I seem to remember all the friends I grew up with that I shared a love of music with. It's just, you get this special bond with people who loved art. Just, you get together in a different kind of way. And it was Phil's birthday, so he invited me to his little get-together, and I had to find something. So he's got a fucked up sense of humor, and he understands and always appreciated the kookier side of things. So I found a autographed picture of the one and only Rita McNeil, the pride of Nova Scotia. Lovely voice, her and her beautiful, beautiful cleft lip. She is glorious, and she's wearing this beautiful fedora. This is a woman who, started off on welfare with her kids and basically became a very, very well-respected, a very well-known and well-loved Canadian vocalist from Nova Scotia, and very, very down-to-earth. She's a beautiful woman. You have to see a picture of her. She's so worth it. And one of her cameos, actually, at one point is, I don't know if you're Trailer Park Boys fans, but she made a cameo on Trailer Park Boys where Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles kidnap her tour bus because they need people to help them trim the marijuana buds. So she kidnaps Rita McNeil and her entire tour bus and has them basically trimming buds. And she's so nice as she's picking the marijuana and stuff. She says, is this one a good one, dear? She's asking because she's actually concerned to make sure that she does a good job, you know? So rather than be completely terrified about the fact that she's just been kidnapped, along with her entire band and crew, she just goes merrily along and just keeps picking marijuana. She died a few years later. So now, that picture that I found in a pawn shop or a charity shop, I think it was Salvation Army. It was even framed. Beautiful Rita McNeil in this fine fedora, autographed. I haven't seen Phil in a long time. But if I know Phil, we're talking like what, 20 years we haven't seen each other? If I know Phil, I'm pretty sure he's still got that Rita McNeil autographed picture that I got him for his birthday. Because I know how to give gifts. I only go for the quality. And one thing that I like about Vinyl Junkies is that I'm able to hand out a lot of gifts, man. I like playing Vinyl Santa Claus. Next year, we're going to be doing a whole lot more of that. So, we got to say hello to each other. We got to spend a bit of time with each other. I'm going to push through probably the last of the comments and then let you guys go on with your day. It was nice to spend at least a little bit of time with you, man. Really, it means a lot to me, that's for sure. Randy, Scotty, Tony. Hi, Randy. Merry Christmas, man. Happy to have you. I hope you're having a wonderful time today. I hope you're surrounded by people that love you. Would love to have you as a VJ Patron on the other side, man. Consider it after Christmas, alright? Well, we're going to say goodbye, alright? You guys enjoy the rest of your holidays. Don't drink too much on New Year's Eve. We got a show happening. What are we? Today's Wednesday. We have a show happening on Friday. So those of you that want to tune in live, we'll do our regular 2 p.m. show Friday and hang out. I'll see you guys on the other side, alright? I wish you all well and I love you. Ciao.